Hi everyone, this is Nancy Novick. I'm back. It's had a couple of computer issues. There's still no buy signal. It just doesn't look like it's going to be a very good day today, but we'll see. Okay, got a buy signal on calls. And I'm going to get one contract and buy that. I like to get this so it's looking neater. I take that off. Okay, so 26 was my strike price. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place what is called a limit order because I want to lock in profits. It's gone down to 265, but my goal is today is 1250. So I'm going to do 1260. to take care of any fees or anything. So I click on that maroon bar, and there is my limit order. So when it goes up, hits that, I've made $1,250. While we're waiting, I'm going to put some music on. I want to take a minute and share with you my TradingView screen. I showed it earlier, but I didn't say anything, but I want to go over what I use. I use the let's see, the visible Fibonacci that's found in TradingView. Sometimes I look at the VWAP, sometimes I don't, just depends. I've got volume up. Lux Algo made this wonderful indicator, trend lines with breaks. And here we see a break going to the upside, but now it's kind of coming back a little bit. I'm confident though that it's going to continue to go up. It might retreat a little bit, but it's going to make it back up. And this one down at the bottom, the Fourier volume zone oscillator. I had that up earlier, but it disappeared. So let me type it in again. Fourier, French name, smoothed volume zone oscillator. FSVZO. And that just tells me where momentum is. And when you see the circles, that's a great time to buy. Green circle, buy, and then by calls, I should say. Then up here, when we get a red circle, we're going to buy puts. But we're going to stay in this trade for a little while because I think that's going to keep going up. That's where the trend is today. Let's use that one. I want to point out this morning the VIX, which is the volatility index. That's this chart here. It looked like stair steps going up. I've really never seen that before. So something's up with the market today. So it's just kind of a wait and see thing. But I'm in something right now. But that's because I went using a buy signal. So we're going to see how accurate the buy signals are in the UT bot alerts. This is just kind of going up a little bit at a time. Not much. Slow today. Let me show everybody. My buy sell signals are the UT bot alerts. And those are not on Thinkorswim. You have to go into Thinkorswim script. I think it's called ThinkScript. And I have a video that I've made where I show you how to get that. So that's, you have to go into TradingView to get that because it's not in Thinkorswim. So just take a look at that video and that'll show you how to bring it over. Because I think it's a very valuable buy sell signal. It's one of the best ones I've seen so far. If anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help.
Here comes the
Hey Steve Nezik, I think that's how I pronounce it. I am so happy to do this live for everyone, and I learned to trade with UT bot alerts just from going through YouTube videos one after another on alerts and oscillators and all this kind of thing. And so I found it just by chance one day. And it's really the thing that started making me have consistent profits, because the buy signal and the sell signal was a good way to manage everything. So I hope that answered your question. And this is new to me. I just recently got a YouTube channel on Trading for Freedom as my name. And so this is kind of all new to me, so hang in there. Chuck Klinger, when do you pick your call put strikes at market open? I usually wait, Chuck, about 2 minutes. So at 9:32, I have an alarm that comes on and lets me know that's when I need to set them. And I set them both at the same time. I'm hoping today, my goal is $1,250. I had as a goal a couple of weeks ago, 5,000. And ended up losing quite a bit of money because that's just too much. I didn't scale it in right and everything. So I don't know all that much about the financial world. I just know that I love trading and I love trading options. Okay, I'm at a loss right now of about $300, but that's okay. Typically what these do is they just go along and consolidate in a line, and then it's going to head up. And I can just tell by how the VIX looked this morning. It looked like stair steps. I've never seen anything like that. Started off and it got a high and then it just fell. So I kind of want to stay away from puts today. So calls is where it's at. So we're just waiting right now. I'm waiting to hear the alarm go off for $30 because the high of the day was 29.8. I think if it hits 30, it's just going to keep on going. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. Happy to answer any questions you have. I'm just going to put some music back on, so when you hear music, just know I'm looking at things, and I will be back when something significant happens.
As the world opens up and the light starts to flow inside, here comes the high.
I just got a signal that the SPY, or the S&P 500, it has hit the high of the day. And this yellow line that's right here, if it continues to go past that, it's very bullish. So now I'm at just negative $20 right now, so things are heading up. Just to let everyone know, I'm in positive territory now. $30, $60, $80, $100. Things are moving quick. Once that high broke with the SPY, that's when the floodgates open. And here you can see where is this gray box is where the price is. If you just look at that and go over, got the price.
Wanna go dumb? Yeah, I need that. We don't give up. Where my girls at? Wanna cop this Louis V bag? Born to slay, I'm counting up, talking to the boss. Can follow my lead? Yeah, I got the sauce. It's dripping off me. Forget the cost. Your budget is cheap. I'm living so lavishly. Get it like me. Gold, gold. Shine my feel like it's from below. Never chase, only choose what we own. But you got me, but you don't. No, no. Be like you knew me from way back before. Well, it ain't like that no more. Hop in if I'm an old. Credit card, no limit, all of my girls win it, selfie in 1 minute, like lights, camera, action, yeah. Credit card, no limit, they don't know who did it, do it for the gram, pin it, like lights, camera, action. Running it, running it, running it up, running it up, up, running it, running it, running it up, running it up. Limit, no limit, now running it, running it, running it up, running it up, up, running it, running it, running it up, running it up. Limit, no limit now, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit, no limit now. Get what I want, like eeny, miny, mo. Ripping off tags, yeah, you must think this is a joke. Every time I pull up, kinda fruity like a roll up. I be sweet and sour, tangy, and I'm sipping on a cola. I be counting all my money like I'm an accountant. I be losing track again, cause I be moving the mountains like gold, gold. Shine my feel the gaze from below. Never chase, only choose what we own. But you got me, but you don't. No, no. Be like you knew me from way back before. Well, it ain't like that no more. Hop in if I'm an old. Credit card, no limit, all of my girls win it, selfie in 1 minute, like lights, camera, action, yeah. Credit card, no limit, they don't know who did it, do it for the gram, Should I leave while the door's still open? I was sure that you're still morning, so I kept running back with hope, yeah. Honey,
160. 160. 185. 200. Enough of that.
What I always wanted, I could never have it. Gone before I grabbed it, over before it started. No, I could never have it. What I always dreamed of, I could always see us. Shadows in the distance, watching from the fences.
I want to point out something here. I've got a resistance line, 27.59. It's that red line right there. The price has gone above that, so it's broke resistance. The next big area that I'm waiting for is probably going to be the $30. When it hits that $30 mark, I expect it to go up right away, because the puts have they're totally down. They're to $2.05. The VIX just looks like it's going sideways, but the SPY right now is very strong, and I'm hoping it's going to hit that $30 mark, but I'm pretty sure it is. So let's watch and see.
But I can never have it. Now the space between us laughs at all our hopes and dreams. Was I a fool for my beliefs? My time stands still while you're dancing in the darkness. You think we should go our separate ways, but I think you're worth the wait. 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 I think you're
Yes,
worth
Steve,
the
we're hoping it
wait.
just hits that $30 mark, and then I think it'll be off to the races.
Always seems to happen.
Yes.
It's not the way we planned it, nothing like a picture, but we can still repaint it. I could find someone new.
The thing about that's my dog barking in the background, so I hope you can still hear me. But the thing about buying 0DTE SPX is that the price does go up and down really fast, lightning speed. So that's another reason why I placed a limit order, is because I know that when it hits that, it's going to sell. Sometimes it'll hit that and just drop way down. So I'm ready for it when it hits its mark. Right now we're at 28. Our memories will keep me warm. I apologize so much. I'm trying to get used to the music being on and off, so I'm trying to think now what I told everybody. Yeah, basically that I set a limit because the 0DTE SPX is very volatile, and it goes up and down lightning speed. So I set a limit order so that when it hits it, it sells. Sometimes it will hit my target and then just tank. But when I set a limit order, it goes and sells at that price. So I don't have to worry about it. Now, if it looks like it's going to be a really bullish day, I might take that limit order off because I feel confident that it will continue to go. But the last couple of weeks, I've religiously placed the limit, and I like to do that because I know that it's locked in profits, and that's the name of the game. Just waiting for it to hit 30. I know that it is. It's at 28.61.
자꾸 마주치는 네 시선에 뻔한 농담도 웃게 만들어 애써 쿨한 척을 해도 나도 모르게 끌리네 네 몸.
I want to give a little shout out to Sean Dekmar, Dekmar. I started watching his videos about 10 years ago, and he's an excellent teacher, and he's got a fantastic library of videos that tell about everything, including options. And that's how I got into options, was I saw one of those videos, and it just looked very interesting to me. And so that's how I got into options. That was in January or February. It'd be 4 years that I've been trading options. And when I say trading, I mean every single day I've made either one or multiple trades, and I love trading options. We're at $29. Okay, we were hanging there at 29 for a while. Now it's gone down to 28.10. When you hit even numbers in trading, that's very significant. By the way, Sean Dekmar, he's got a site called tradecaster.com. So go over there and take a peek at him, because he's really excellent teacher. Now I can't remember what I was saying. Okay, it's at 29.32. This one's just edging up slowly. Let me look at my volume again. That's my kitty in the background, by the way. He passed away. His name was Arthur. Okay. This is just right up the trend line. Had a volume spike here. Put this back to. Let me see if I can. It went incredibly high. Let's see. I just shot right up. Okay, right now we're at $315. Still waiting on that $30 mark to be hit. Okay, we're at right here at 29.57. We're so close to that $30 mark. There we go. We hit it. All right. So now it's just going to keep going up. That is my prediction. Because it's such a bullish trend. If you look over at the over here at the S&P 500, the SPY as we call it, spiders. The VIX just looks crazy. For any of you that don't know, my buy and sell signals that I use are called UT bot alerts. That stands for uptrend, and then bot meaning that it's got a lot of the AI stuff in it, and then the alerts. I just came across those one day when I was on YouTube. I think I typed in what are the best indicators, and so that came up. I just came up with a message. Let me see. In observance of Thanksgiving, markets have abbreviated trading hours on Friday. Well, what does abbreviated mean? Okay, it looks like it closes at 2:45, which I'm in Mississippi. So that would be 1:45. So I've got to keep that in my mind. Okay, it's still hovering on that $30 at $29.75. That's what it's probably going to do, is just go up a little bit, go down, go up, go down. But when I see the volume spike though, like it did right here, this is significant. Now, the Fourier smoothed volume oscillator, which is right here, that tells me that this is overbought. But I've seen it there before, and I've seen it just hang out for a while. So that's all that means, is that it's, according to this, it's overbought. But we do have a green circle here. So that's a sign that there's going to be a continued uptrend. We're at $345. My goal today is $1,250. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a pullback here on this resistance line, which has now become a support line. And when this continues to go up, that will mean that that is a true uptrend. Okay, I see a red candle forming on the trading view chart right here. Okay, and we're in negative territory again, but I'm not concerned about that because this is a bullish day. So I think it's just going to pull back for a little bit and then continue to go up. My sounds had gotten turned off with the UT bot alerts. So let me go in and alert sound on, make it yes. I'm not worried about this red candle. As we look at SPY, we see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles so far today, but the continuing trend is upward. We have another red candle on SPY that just formed. I want to point out that one of my mistakes that I make a lot in trading is I exit too early. And a lot of people would look and go, oh, I'm losing $200. I need to exit. That's not the case because many times these indexes and various things, they'll pull back and then come right back up. So that's what's happening right now, and we just need to hang in there. I need to sit on my hands. Just watching it. If I compared these two, and I said to myself, what is the best chart. It would definitely be the SPY. And the VIX is the volatility index, and it's just kind of like an opposite of the SPY. Now up here on the RSI, which is the relative strength index, it hit an overbought situation. And we see it coming down, but many times when they do that, they go down a little ways and come back up. So we're going to see what happens. I might put the music on in a little bit while we're waiting. It's minus 525, 565. I'm not concerned about that. I think it is going to reverse. I want you to make note of something here. We have a lower wick. The next red candle, it's higher. The wick is higher. So I think this is finished pulling back, but it might have a little bit more. But that's a really positive thing and a bullish thing. I want you to take a look. I don't know if you heard me the first time because the mic was turned off. But this lower wick, and then we have a wick that's a little bit higher than the lowest wick. So that shows me that the trend is going to continue upward. I'm going to leave my mic on. You might hear dogs barking, dishes, people talking, but I just want to be as transparent as I can.
아무도 모르는 비밀스런 우리의 midnight love, midnight night 우리의 midnight love, midnight night 보여줘 midnight love, midnight night midnight 더 깊게 이 밤을 채워 조금 더 가깝게 속삭여줘 우리만 아는 그 리듬을 말해줘 Can't get enough 달듯 말듯한 너의 온기가 천천히 내 안을 채우며
I'm going to go ahead and shift this trend line down because it seems that that is the lowest point where that candle is. Okay. So now it should bounce off the trend line and head up. So we'll see how this one does. My goal today is $1,250, and I've invested $2,600 in this trade. And I have a thing I made up called a profit calculator I want to share with everyone. Here is the amount that was spent on the trade. I put that value in the yellow box so that it will come out here with a decimal point. I think go times 0.01. So that tells me the amount of the contract of each contract. So in this case, it's 26. Now here is what I would type in to see how much I made on the trade. So let's say that I get out at 38.50. I type 38.50, and voila, it's the 12.50. So sometimes I might let it run a little bit higher, and this just lets me know exactly how much money I made, how much I have in profit, which is in the green box. Tells me how many contracts too I can buy. If I'm proposing something, let's say that I have 5,000. If I type in 2,600, it lets me know how many contracts. I just got a buy signal on calls on Thinkorswim. So I'll put it in here first, proposed, and then I go to actual to put what it actually was. So I use this every day. I made it. It really helps things a lot. Okay, so we're back up again, $125. I always like to take a look and see what the trading view chart is. It looks like that it did bounce and it's heading up. So the further away from this trend line, the better, the stronger it becomes. Okay, I'll come back to it in a little bit. It's my little puppy Jack. He's a Morkie, which is a Maltese and a Yorkie. And he's a crazy little dog. If you're just joining me, this is Nancy Novick, and I trade 0DTE SPX options. I have my calls on top and puts on bottom. The VIX, which is the volatility index, is right here. And then the S&P 500, the SPY, right here. I'm in a trade right now. I bought one contract at the strike of 68.15. Just waiting for this thing to pop up. We're at 230. $150. It's heading down a little bit. I'm putting the pool in the backyard, and there must be some workers back there because Jack's going crazy. Apologize for that. I think I'm going to put some music on for just a little bit. I'll be back. I'll be back in just a little bit.
If we lived in the power of now, it could be sweet. If we lived in the power of now, it could be. My heart
if it means that I get close to your world.
Okay, we've reached another high of the day right here at this candle, 682.98. Let's see. I'm looking forward to hit 683. When it does that, I think it's going to take off. Let's see. Okay, let's listen for an alarm. Right now, waiting for an alarm to go off on the SPY when it hits 683. Round numbers are an indication that something's either going to go up or down. Here's something just a note. We have a high of 30 here with the calls, which the trade that I'm in right now. And that's a significant number. Like I say, round numbers can mean things will go up or they'll go down. So I'm waiting about another minute and a half for the next candle to see where this is headed. Got about a minute now to see what's happening. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, waiting for a new candle. Okay, the next candle has gone down. So we really need to get past 30. We're at 27.40 right now. So I'm going to create an alert. 30, 10. There we go. It's going to let me know if it goes past that, because that's a very significant number. It's a round number. Numbers that end in 5 or 0 are significant, and usually when things happen, it's numbers that end in those in 0 or 5. So it's got to go up and hit 30.10, a little past 30, in order to do something. But many times stocks will pull back. And then they'll go right back up. Okay. Try to extend this. There. Up. Okay, and these candles are still high up off the trend line, so I feel pretty confident about the uptrend that we're in right now. Just going through emails. Waiting for this pullback to take an effect and head off. It's got $95, Yeah, it's just doing a little roller coaster ride or waves, however you like to look at it. That's what stocks do. They rise up, they pull back. They rise up, they pull back. It's just the way it goes. Right now, we're at 25.95. Looking forward to hit 30.10. So we're going to see where this goes. Okay, I've just gotten a notice to sell calls. Okay. I'm not going to do anything because I want to watch. This is probably going to bounce right off that trend line and go up. So I'm going to see what's going to happen. Let me put the training view chart back up. Let's see if it does that. I'm going to point out something right now. If you'll look here, we have the lower wick, and then the next red candle going up. It's the same thing here. That's a good sign. I think that this trend is going to continue. And it looks like over here on the trading view chart, it looks like it's gone down and bounced on the support, and it's going to head up. So this one looks good. Wish I could change the color of this little demonstration dot to green. I think green is better. I love green. It's my favorite color, actually.
wants to scream, but I still drive him crazy. I haven't played nice, yet he still wants me. I give him hell, but heaven sent him.
Okay, fade the trade 7. I wanted to show you, you were asking me what the profit loss is. If you look over here at this gray box, that is where the price is. And so if you look across, that shows the money that is won and lost. Started this trade $26, and it's gone up a little bit, down, up, down, up, and it's looking like it's testing the support. So I'm just keeping my eye out in TradingView. It's gone down a little past here, but on TradingView it looks a little different. Let's see if I can. Right here. It's really nice bouncing off this. Coming up, I'm expecting down here the this over so you can see it. The Fourier smoothed volume zone oscillator, also known as FSVZO. That's something I came upon, and it's really neat because it tells easy when the trend is changing. And the point to buy is where the circles are. The green circle is buy and calls, and then when you see a red circle, you buy puts. But today there's been a definite trend upward, and so I'm staying in this trade. I'm down now $125, and it's just like a roller coaster ride. It goes up and down. So you'll see this gray bar sliding around, and when you go across and look, that's how much money I've made or lost today. So I've got to be very patient with this one. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. There are 2 rocks that I have in front of me every day, my trading. Let me hold up and they're shells that I got from the beach because I live near the beach. So I wrote these words. The first one is, you can see it. Oh, it's probably, is it backwards or is it okay? Yeah. Patience. So I look at that one first. Then when I place a trade, after I've been patient and waited for my buy signal, when I place a trade, then this is the next one. Faith. Have faith that it will do what you want it to do. And so this is how they look together. I have patience is at the bottom, and then faith here is at the top. And I just look at these every day. Sometimes finding things like this, it'll help keep you focused and keep you positive. Right now we are minus 360. But it's bouncing off the trend line. Let me put that back up there. Nice bounce here. The next candle should be green. So, I wonder if I can change this. Let's see. No, that's for something else. Okay. Hmm. Oh, and then it disappears. Okay, that's cute. So we're waiting. We've got another minute to see what this next candle will bring. It hopefully will be a green candle. If it is not a green candle, we'll just have to make a decision. Okay, we're just waiting for the next candle to form. These are 5-minute Heiken Ashi candles that I look at. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops. Okay, it is slipped below. Tough decision. It could very well come down past this and bounce off of this. Let's see what these are called. Lux Algo trend lines with breaks. So that's these solid green, solid red, and dotted green. That's what that is. That's the trend lines with breaks. My trend line that I draw is based on the low of the day. And then I just follow along, and the lower wicks, I haven't touched those lower wicks. So I adjusted it once here. I adjusted it again, I think, over around here somewhere. And I might make another adjustment. I'm just going to see. Hopefully the next time it bounces, though, it'll be off of this resistance line, which is trend lines with breaks. So those are trend lines just like I'm drawing. I hide the names because it's just real cluttered looking, so move this over here. The Fourier Smoothed Volume Zone Oscillator. Looking right here, I want to see a green circle forming. So we're going to be on the watch for that. Right now I'm down $525, but I'm not really worried about that. I just recently found this, maybe within the last couple of months, this Fourier smoothed volume zone oscillator. It's right here at the bottom, and it just gives very clear signals about when to buy and when to sell. Also, if it's a green circle, I'm going to buy calls. If I see a red circle, I want to buy puts. Today, though, the trend is bullish and upward from what I can see, and so I don't want to get into puts. Looking right here for a green circle to appear, because that will mean that the trend is going to shift and go back up again. I really don't want it to go past this low, which is, let's see, $19.40. It has gone past that. Right now I'm looking for an in the money. I go down to 14. Come over here and I do the third one in the purple. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's had a couple of places where it bought and then it went down. This one bought, if you got in it, you probably get it at like 9.20. It's gone up to as big as 12.50, but this is not predictable down here. And over the VIX, it's red. So I'm probably going to be shifting this here because I really think this trade is going to, I think it's going to hit upward right now on negative 575. This 1867 purple line, that seems to be a major support line. So we want to see it, the next candle, to be green because it's going to bounce off that. And for those of you who don't know, those are called SVE pivots. And that's found over here when you type in. You can, let's just take a look, SVE. And it comes up with SVE pivots, stock RSI, and ZR something, something, something. I don't know what that is. But that's what those are, and they've been the pivots that I like. I've tried all kinds of different pivots, and this is my favorite one. A lot of times I will use them as entry points and also exit points. This one up here at 38.73, I am selling this at 38.60. So I anticipate it going through this resistance and heading all the way up here. I think that's going to happen today, but we will see. Sometimes you have to adjust your trend line. And that's what you do when you have a chart up. You just continually do that. That's what I'm doing when I'm sitting here. If anybody else had any questions about what I'm doing, my buy-sell signals are the UT bot alerts, and you can't get that on Thinkorswim, unfortunately. So when you bring over my screen, which I have in the description, and you paste it in, it's not going to have the UT bot alert. So I have a video that shows how to go to ThinkScripts, and I have the link exactly where to go and get the my screen and paste it in. Not my screen, I apologize. Where to get the UT bot alerts. So that ThinkScripts, which is something that Thinkorswim puts out, that has lots of different scripts, oscillators, and just everything. That is where I go to get that, and where you will get it. So don't be frustrated if it comes up and you don't have UT bot alerts, because you have to get them from somewhere else and put them in. And I show step by step what to do. It's telling me to sell puts, and then I got a buy signal on calls. So this is just a little roller coaster ride. I did say that I thought that it would bounce off this pivot line. Think of it like a support line. And sure enough, it has. So it's going to continue to go up, hopefully. We'll take a look at it. Over here on SPY, that's a very bullish thing right there. So while I'm down $215, I'm not concerned about that one bit. The Trading View chart, which Trading View, they have a free website. You go in and look at it, but if you want to have more than, say, 3 indicators or something like that, you have to purchase it. It's about $10 a month, and it's an excellent website to look at. Everything's nice and clear. So right now we're bouncing off this. I moved the trend line down a little bit. We're bouncing off of it, heading upward. Right now I'm at -100. I think this is just going to hit here and just a note on the Fourier smooth volume zone oscillator. It's a mouthful. This area in green means that this is oversold. And right now we're just waiting for a green circle, and that will show that the trend has changed. But it's in a good place right now, and we're just waiting for that.
Astro
positive territory. Okay, right now I'm in positive territory, plus $210. Got a message, disappeared on me though. It says the SPY mark is at or above 683. Let me pause the music a minute. I got a message and it said SPY mark is at or above 683. At the beginning of the trading day, I placed an alert to tell me that, because when you have round numbers, 683, anything that is just a round number, or numbers that end in 25 or 50 or 75, those are very important. Here we have the mark is above 3010. So this one is heading upward. $30, that was that round number, and we went past it, so that's very significant. It's a green day, that's for sure. Ooh, don't look at this. Got a bounce, and then this is just, look at how gigantic that green candle is. Yay! Hallelujah. This is what I've been looking for. Down here, we've got the green circle. Woo! Yay! That's exactly what I wanted to see. When it's down here at the bottom, usually, that means it's fresh and it will rise up quickly. Hopefully, like a meteor. Right now, I'm at, was it $805? It's coming down a little. Hit 34, that's significant because that's a nice round number. So, around 690. This is great. I'm at 795 right now. My goal is 1250. And I invested 2,600 in this trade. I bought one call contract at the strike of 68.15. So now it's just kind of hanging out there at 795. Let me put this back on because I think this is helpful for you to see. If anybody knows what this blue bar is here, please let me know. I've never seen that. Okay, it's as if everything has halted. This is freaking me out. I thought we had a little bit more time to trade. It does appear that everything is just halted all of a sudden. I haven't seen this in a long time. Everything is just stopped. Okay, it does look like that the trading stopped at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is 12 Mississippi time. I'm not exactly sure how this works when they close the market early. I don't know if this $795, if that's what I get, or we see what it is at the end of the day, which is right now. Not exactly sure what to do. Chuck, thanks for letting me know that it's closed. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop my live feed today. Let's just take a look real quick though before I do that. This area right here is the Fourier smooth volume zone oscillator. We've been looking at it today. So that is what this blue shading is. That's the end of the trading day. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens. I have let things expire at the end of the day, and a couple of times I've done that, but I prefer to get out of the trade before the day is over. That's always my plan. So my goal was 1250. It looks like 795 is what I got. So got over half the way there. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to call this a day. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything that pops up that you have a question about or you want to know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. So take care. See you later. Bye-bye.